Alright, so this video I'm just going to show you how to make it so you can have equal spacing between the same image, like if you want to duplicate it on both sides of your tumbler. So I've got my tumbler size here. This is what I standard make all of my designs to. The first thing you're going to do is you're just going to make a rectangle that is equal to half of the total of what your size is. So everything's going to vary based on your sizes. So whatever the total length across is, so say this is 9 inches across, this rectangle is going to be 4.5 inches. And then you're going to duplicate that and you're going to butt it up against the other side. I've used 2 different colors just to make it more noticeable for what I'm doing. So now you have exactly 50% and 50%. You're going to take your design, and I've just added some text, but whatever your design is, and you're just going to resize it to fit the space that you want. So you know, say you wanted it to be that big. You're going to place that text in the center of this rectangle. So I'm using Photoshop. Photoshop has some like snap to, so it'll automatically place things in the center with these little pink lines. The pink line here in the middle that was just showing up shows me that it's centered. If you're not having those lines, you're not using, you don't have the snap to on, and you are using Photoshop, what you can do is you can just over here in your layers panel, click on your image or whatever you're putting in there, and then hold Control and click on that black rectangle, or click on that rectangle that's underneath it, and then up at the top you have your align bars. You're just going to click this align horizontal centers. This is the second one, and it's going to align that automatically. So say if I were to be like over here, I can click on those 2 things together, and only those 2, and then I can click on the align and it'll automatically align it. And then if I want to do vertical alignment as well, I'll click on this one and it'll move it back up to vertical. And then you're just going to duplicate your image. I've already done that, so it's over here now. Let's actually just take that away. We'll delete it and we'll actually duplicate it. So we'll duplicate it, and I'll change the color to black, so that way it's contrasting. And then I'm going to shift, or I'm going to control click the red side, and then I'm going to click, actually let's just move it over first before we do that. That way it doesn't move my red. Control click, and then I'll click those vertical align, horizontal align. Just go back over here and double check I removed those. Yeah, I did. But that's the easiest way to make it so you have equal spacing in between your 2 things. Those will be exactly opposite of each other on your design. And then all you have to do is just, if you're using Photoshop, just hide those 2 layers, and then your design is equally spaced. If you're not using Photoshop and you're using Silhouette or something like that, I do believe that there's the align tools up here, so like you can just align the centers in those. I'm not familiar with those programs or softwares, but like I said, this is the easiest way to do it, is make yourself guides. You know, I save this as a template. I've got a template made of this for designs that are doubled. It's just the easiest way to possibly do equal sizing, equal spacing between the same image or different images. So say this was a picture and the other side was a name or something, and you want equal spacing in between. That's your easiest best bet. Alrighty. Well, I hope that was helpful. If you've got any other questions or anything, just let me know, and I'll be trying to make some more videos on how to do certain things, more focused on the Photoshop side of things, but we'll go from there.